This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
We're in Leh!
3,500 meters above sea level, 11,000 feet.
This is unlike any place we have ever visited, and quite frankly, it doesn't feel like India at all. Wait till you see this place. Welcome back to another video, guys. We're in Leh, Ladakh, which is basically in the Himalayas. We're actually surrounded by them right now, but let me tell you about how we got here. So in the last video you saw we were in Jaipur. We took a train from Jaipur to Delhi, and that was about 4 or 5 hours long. We then stayed in a hotel in Delhi that we planned to make a video for, but the hotel was so bad and so expensive that we decided not to make a video. We just chilled and got some work done, and we also saw another cardiologist for Rhett, just to make doubly sure that he can come to the Himalayas. So everything was fine. They gave us the go-ahead. So we caught our flight at 5 a.m. this morning from Delhi airport, and we've landed here in Leh, Ladakh. And honestly, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. The airport was absolutely tiny. It's our smallest airport we've been in so far, and there were military everywhere. We couldn't actually film a lot, so there won't be footage of that. But then we hopped in this cute little freaking cute taxi and made our way to our absolutely stunning hotel. It's actually a budget hotel, believe it or not, but the grounds and the building is so stunning. And there's amazing views of the Himalayas right in front of me over there. Let me show you.
Since we're not supposed to overexert ourselves in the first 48 hours of being in a high altitude location, our first 2 days in Leh have consisted of relaxing at this beautiful homestay, eating home cooked food, admiring the flower and vegetable garden, and most importantly, catching up on our favorite Netflix shows and even live streaming some sports in our room.
We're South African, and in our spare time we love to stream rugby, football or Formula 1 on our laptops, but we literally wouldn't be able to do this without a VPN. When you're in a foreign country, all your home streaming apps basically stop working, or like in Netflix's case, they only offer certain movies or series depending on the country you're in. Meaning all of your favorite shows just disappear. Ugh! But thanks to Surfshark, we can fix this. Let us show you how a VPN works. A VPN swaps the real location of your device to another one. We can choose South Africa here to gain access to DSTV, the South African app we use to stream our sports. We can choose America to gain access to HBO and Amazon Prime, or we can change the country and see what other series are available on Netflix. You can even use one Surfshark account on unlimited devices. There are so many more perks of having a VPN though, such as finding cheaper flights or securing your personal information from cyber criminals. So if you're a frequent traveler, definitely check out the link in the description for 83% off plus 3 months extra for free. And Surfshark offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's really no risk of trying it out.
It's been a bit of a tumultuous time with sickness and altitude sickness, but we are staying in this beautiful little homestay called the Rock Castle. We'll leave the link for you guys down in the description. Whew, see, out of breath already. If you're interested in staying here. I must say, walking around in Leh, it's quite challenging. Still haven't adjusted, even 4 days later. Just talking and walking is like out of breath for me.
Yeah, it's only 700 meters from the town of Leh, and we were actually naughty. On our first day, we did the 700-meter walk, and I felt like I was gonna die. I nearly fainted. So if we have any tips about when you first come to Leh, 48 hours, stay at your hotel. And this hotel is lovely because the grounds are awesome. They have a rooftop, they have views for days. don't do anything for 48 hours, you'll acclimatize and then you can go out exploring. Also, we've been taking altitude sickness tablets even before we got here.
Diamox.
And I think it helped a lot. I think if I didn't take those tablets, hey chap, I would have been so ill.
You probably would have had a swollen face like your friend.
Yeah,
Put a photo
I don't
up
know,
of
it makes Yeah, some of the side effects of altitude sickness are like a headache, which I got, sore body, which I got, nausea and vomiting I didn't get, dizziness I got, what else?
I've just felt
Disorientation.
super out of breath, that's all I felt. I haven't had any headaches. Look at all the cows. What is he doing?
Oh my goodness.
So many cows around in there.
Eating the box, you know what to do.
So yeah, besides my stomach bug that I picked up, I think in Jaipur, I've been alright. Altitude hasn't been a problem except for shortness of breath. Going up the stairs feels like doing 30 minutes on the friggin' treadmill.
Yeah, out of the 4 of us, I was the only one that actually got altitude sickness symptoms. So yeah, you might not even have anything, but just take Diamox just in case. You can get Diamox at any pharmacy over the counter. You don't need a prescription.
Just love the architecture here. It's just like this typical mountain town vibe with a lot of wood architecture. Very unique, unlike anything we've seen before. It's just so beautiful, but lots of building happening, so it's definitely developing. They're building lots of new hotels and homestays, that kind of thing.
But the big brands are banned.
Oh yeah, the big brands in India are all banned from coming and setting up here. So they want to keep it quite low scale, so I think you can only build like up to 5 stories. And that's it, keeping it quite quaint.
So yes, we're at the very top of India, and actually a lot of the locals here look more Tibetan, Mongolian, and apparently their ancestors actually do come from Tibet. And most of the people here are Buddhist too. So that's...
Dalai Lama.
And, oh my gosh guys, and the Dalai Lama was here. I didn't even know. He left yesterday. I was in the same town as the Dalai Lama. I read his book that he did in collaboration with Desmond Tutu, rest in peace, called The Book of Joy. I highly recommend you read that book. It's special. And it's so special being here, I'm gonna start crying.
So you can hear some jets flying overhead. That is because of the military base. There's big like military choppers around as well. I think they do a lot of their training out here. But just to add to the taxi ride from the airport to our hotel was 500 rupees, so 100 rand, and it was pretty easy, pretty cheap. To get around in Leh, you either need to hire yourself a motorbike, which are all manual motorbikes, they're all these Royal Enfields, or you gotta hail down a taxi, which usually costs like 100 to 200 rupees to get from like the town to your hotel. There's no Uber, there's no Ola, there's no rickshaws.
Or you organize a driver right from the day one that you get here. That's probably the easiest, but it is quite expensive.
Yeah, the driver can cost quite a lot if you want to go to places way out of Leh. So yeah, just keep that in mind.
Together with Buddhists, there is a small Muslim population as well. I think those are the 2 religions that are prominent here, Buddhist and Muslim. I don't know if Hindu is prominent here. Maybe. Actually, yeah. I think those are the 3 prominent religions in the whole of India and here as well.
So we're about to get to almost the Leh town, the main bazaar street. Before we get there, we've got to walk through a very, very local spot. Check this out.
By the way you say hello here in Ladakh is Jule, not Namaste. It's a different language here actually, the Ladakhi language.
Very, very, very quiet now. This place kind of comes alive in the late afternoon and evenings, but right now during lunchtime, very quiet. Everything seems to be closed, just a few. Nice market there, just a few fruit stands open, that's about it. but we are on the hunt for a nice coffee shop to do some work. And obviously try to find something with some good internet, which can be kind of tough out here.
This is our third time coming to this cafe. It's ridiculous, but the food is so nice and so are the views. Rhett's actually been having a stomach bug and he's just been craving like really healthy, light food. And they have that here. They've got like health juices and smoothies and oats, just like light stuff that Rhett is really craving. But then we will eventually take you guys to the Tibetan kitchen restaurant, which has incredible Tibetan food. Can't wait for that. Oh, stop!
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, it's a little baby. This is the cutest cappuccino I ever did see in my life. I don't want to drink it, but I'm craving coffee. I haven't had coffee in like days.
I haven't had coffee in weeks.
Whoa. Flip it. One thing I've really been like finding interesting is the taste of coffee in India. Indian beans are so different to what I'm used to, because usually you get like South American or African beans, but they have a totally different taste, and this one has an even more interesting taste. Really good though. Like I really like, we went to Starbucks and had their Indian blend. Delish. This one, so different. It's good though.
Denied coffee since the heart problem, so I think I'm just gonna lay off the caffeine a bit just to see if it affects.
Tell them why.
About a week after the incident in the airport, I had a coffee at the Starbucks. I think it was just too much coffee and I felt something like flutters in my heart. I think just it was just too hectic.
That's anxiety. Welcome to the world of anxiousness.
Something that I've never ever experienced, and it's probably just related to life changes that have happened this year and the lack of exercise. So focus on the exercise and mental health, guys. There you have it. That is why we like this place. The classic oats looks absolutely delicious, and I've got a protein nut smoothie bowl. Wow, this is all the health, just what we need. Just hope I can eat it all because my appetite has been below zero.
And if you have been watching the vlogs, you'll realize that Rhett is slowly withering away. He's losing so much muscle and weight. He needs protein and healthy food and calories.
Okay, Wi-Fi was fast, but it was like struggling to connect. All in all, the meal for 2 meals and a coffee was 800 rupees, so it's about 170 rand. So we're in our third one now. I think it's gonna be good. It's quiet, it's hidden away, nice desks and good internet.
There's a problem with flies here in Leh. Most of the cafes have so many flies.
Hello, how are you? How are you? We are home.
Lunch is ready. Starving, absolutely famished, and I don't know if you can tell my eyes are so red because I'm suffering from hay fever and dryness. Here's where we eat lunch, here's where breakfast is served, and lunch and dinner, I think. And look at the views. Awesome!
How cute the little setup here for us.
Yeah. Little mountain lodge it feels like, and it looks like it actually on this video.
I mean, in the winter this place has like snow all around and it just does feel very like mountainous and beautiful. There's like a little bit of fireplace going and super cozy.
Thank you, Uncle.
Yes. Chicken or vegetable?
Chicken fried rice.
Moist. Thank you. Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just eat with this one.
Okay, double plate.
Yes,
Makes
thank you.
it better.
Thank you.
Still coming off of that bug, so I'm just eating the basics. Like, this is just a chicken sandwich, and Clary's got a chicken fried rice. Finally time for some dinner.
Oh, I'm hungry.
We got a bit of a walk ahead. It's about a 1.2 kilometer walk. And we are going to the Tibetan kitchen. I think Claire's mentioned it a couple times already. Apparently the food is great.
So we're finally at the Tibetan kitchen. It's #1 on TripAdvisor in terms of restaurants in Leh. And of course we got momos. Actually it's a vegetarian day today because it's a holy day. It's a bit of a bummer though because Uncle told us that the tandoori chicken and mutton momos are so delicious. But yeah, we've had to order all vegetarian. These are the veg momos. They look so chunky and yum. Let's try. Those are so good, but I think I prefer Uncle's momos.
Woo! Uncle!
Uncle!
I went with the spring rolls. Also the same thing, super chunky, like really got a whole bunch of filling in here. And I've tried them, obviously they are really, really good. I mean,
Soup!
looks like you got dumplings in there too.
And rice noodles should be.
Eh?
Yeah.
All sorts.
Glass
Spinach,
noodles at the bottom.
grass noodles, dumplings. What do you think the broccoli
Corn,
is?
spinach, tomatoes, carrots, green beans. Just all the things. I'm worried about the taste of this. Let me see. This broth looks spicy. Oh yeah, it's just like a veggie garlic broth. Not spicy.
Good, so it's yummy.
Thank goodness. It's yummy. It just needs a bit of salt and pepper for me. This is called veg chow tuksui. Flip it. Yeah, I think that's chow tuksui. Tuksui.
Is this dumpling good?
I added salt and pepper and it's just so much better. This is like a momo basically. Can't get enough of momos. I ordered them in the
momos over there.
Excuse me?
Take them home.
Of course.
Okay, so the egg fried noodles was actually really, really good. Just got back from a run up to the main town. Why? Because no one accepts credit cards. Got to get the ATM, and literally there's like one ATM. It's the thing here in India, like there's no ATMs anywhere, and if you do find one, it doesn't accept your card. Luckily this one did, and now it's time for dessert.
Crumb
Hello to
cookies,
the queen.
ice cream, banana roasted in butter with nuts and dried fruit.
It is decadent, but let's try. Wow, these fried bananas are actually so delicious. Great, what a combo. Very yummy dessert. So we got starters, 2 meals and a dessert and 2 drinks, and it was 260 rand, so 1,350 rupees.
Thought it would be an expensive restaurant because it is so well known and there was a line and everything, but it's still so affordable. Maybe it's expensive for Indian standards, but no, that's really affordable for us.
It's definitely a local's favorite. There's a ton of Ladakhi families here tonight. Woo, we're gonna walk up the hill. Let's get some exercise. So steep here. Literally just walking amongst local homes, and they're so friendly. We thought we're encroaching, but they're really nice.
Hold on.
Sheesh.
My lungs aren't.
Oh wow, it's really pretty.
Beautiful views. Seriously guys, like it's no joke with the high altitude stuff, hey? Your chest burns.
Our friend Megan did a hike in Peru and her face completely swelled up. You take 10 steps, you have to take a break. 10 steps, you take a break. Because climbing up at high altitudes is no joke.
That's beautiful. You're having fun.
I love this. I just told Rhett that like I could totally live here and work from here for a couple of months. You've got it's similar to Cape Town in the sense that like you've got hikes, you've got sightseeing. It's a small town.
There's good cafes
There's
and
like really good
coffee
cafes
shops
that have like healthy food and smoothies and stuff. There's incredible local cuisine. I'm obsessed with momos. And the people are just great. They're just so nice here. Well, some
yeah,
of them.
you forgot the views. The views are bloody amazing. I mean, we've got snow-capped mountains. Beautiful. Bye, Chile.
And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for Surfshark VPN. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.